Nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. Marcus Aurelius: there is a quiet power hidden in stillness, a strength that most people overlook. We live in a time where noise fills every moment. Endless voices, opinions, distractions, and expectations. But the Stoics, those ancient seekers of wisdom, believed that peace and clarity come only when the mind grows silent. They believed that a still heart can see truth more clearly than a restless one ever could. In stillness, you begin to see what truly matters. You stop chasing what you cannot control. You stop reacting to every small disturbance. You start to breathe again, deeply, calmly, freely. The world constantly tells you to do more, want more, be more. But peace doesn't come from having more. It comes from needing less. It comes from knowing that the moment you're in right now is enough. Seneca once wrote, "He who is everywhere is nowhere." He meant that when your attention is scattered between memories of the past and worries of the future, you lose your center, you lose yourself. Stillness is not about stopping life. It's about slowing down enough to live it. Marcus Aurelius, a man who ruled an empire, wrote every night about humility, patience, and calm. He faced wars, betrayal, loss, and sickness, yet his writings were full of peace. He didn't find that peace in control or in victory or in luxury. He found it in the quiet strength of his own mind. He reminded himself, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This is the foundation of stillness. To understand that peace does not depend on what happens to you, but on how you meet it. When you pause and become silent, you reconnect with something ancient and sacred inside you. You realize that most of your suffering comes not from the world, but from your resistance to it. You suffer when you expect life to be something it is not. You suffer when you cling to what must be let go. Stillness teaches acceptance, not weakness, but wisdom. It's the art of saying, "I will not waste energy fighting what I cannot change. Instead, I will focus on who I become through it." Imagine a storm. The waves crash, the wind howls, the trees bend. But deep beneath the surface of the sea, the water is calm, untouched, silent. That's what stillness feels like. Life on the surface can rage and roar, but deep inside your spirit remains unmoved. This is not indifference, it's inner mastery. It's learning that peace doesn't mean no storms. It means the storm no longer owns you. Epictetus taught his students that everything in life falls into two categories: what is within our control and what is not. And peace begins the moment you stop wasting energy on what you can't control. You cannot control the weather, other people, or the past, but you can always control your attitude, your reaction, and your focus. Every day, you can practice stillness in small ways. By listening more than you speak, by slowing your breath before responding in anger, by stepping outside and noticing how the wind feels on your face. These moments may seem small, but they shape the entire tone of your life. The Stoics saw silence as strength, not emptiness, because in silence, the truth of your own thoughts becomes clear. In silence, the heart begins to heal. In silence, you remember who you are, not what the world told you to be. We spend so much time chasing noise, success, attention, validation, that we forget peace was never loud. Peace has always been quiet. When your mind grows still, you begin to see your pain differently. You stop asking, "Why is this happening to me?" and begin to ask, "What is this teaching me?" You realize that even your struggles are not punishments. They are lessons. Lessons in patience, in humility, in faith. Life is not against you. It's shaping you. And the more still you become, the more clearly you can see its purpose. The Stoics believed that every day is a chance to begin again. You don't need to wait for a perfect moment. It's already here. Every sunrise is a reminder that life continues, that you still have time to choose peace over panic, gratitude over fear, and love over judgment. Stillness gives you that space, a moment between what happens and how you respond. That small moment of awareness is where freedom begins. Try this. When the world feels heavy, don't run. Sit with it. When the mind grows loud, don't fight the noise. Listen through it. When you feel lost, remember that even in stillness, you are moving. The heart never stops learning. The soul never stops growing. Marcus Aurelius wrote that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. So what color are your thoughts today? Are they peaceful or chaotic? Are they kind or judgmental? The more time you spend in stillness, the more you can choose those colors consciously. And with time, your inner world becomes a place of warmth and clarity, a refuge that no circumstance can disturb. Even now, as you listen to this, breathe. Let the sound of your breath remind you that you are alive, that despite everything you faced, you are still here, still learning, still growing, still capable of peace. There is no need to rush. Stillness doesn't ask you to stop, only to soften, to move through life not as a storm, but as a calm river that knows its course. In the end, peace is not found by escaping the world, but by walking through it quietly, by speaking gently when others shout, by remaining calm when others break, by choosing to see light where others see darkness. Stillness is strength. Stillness is wisdom. Stillness is freedom. And the greatest truth of all is that stillness has always lived inside you. You don't have to search for it. You only have to remember it.